Hello, students. That I'm the teacher of Bukhara State University, Gulrux Fattilloyevan, and for today we have the fundamentals of scientific work. And today I'm going to conduct the research writing. And first of all, there is a question: what is the research to you? Then, in what kind of option we can say that we can equal the research writing. Just for me, it is like going in adventure. Why it is an adventure? Because when you are in an adventure, when you are in some kind of experience, you are always eager to learn something new, to look for something new. And of course, research writing is the same, like you are always should find something new for your research writing, the new topics, new information, and you should continue, you should go on your research writing. Let's see that how we should start research writing. And for today, we started like this. The research is an adventure. That, like a definition, we can give that it is a systematic investigation that into a topic and study of materials and sources in order to establish facts and reach new conclusions. Yeah, in order to make a research writing, you need some facts. You should find new conclusions in order that it should be your own research writing. And for research writing, you should look up information again and again. That's why it called research. You see that re and search. You should find information again and again. That you will look at information about your topic and try to gather facts and that will help you write your essay. You should gather that information from all the needable sources which you can find. First of all, that research is driven by a question that then guides the process. In order to start research writing, you should make a list of questions in which they turn by turn you should answer to them. The second option is that it is a seeking information with a clear goal in your mind. Why that you should seek information which you have that in your mind. You should seek information that in order to get the answers to your questions. The next process will be that which works best when done step by step, of course. When you have get the answer of your first questions, you will start doing the second, the third, and of course, like this, you should continue. The steps may need to be repeated, of course, because while searching the information, you always find new facts and new conclusions. You should know that research is not and never should be just gathering information that may be related to your topic. Research writing is not only finding and gathering some information from the internet sources. No. In the research writing, you should have your own thoughts, your own ideas, and of course, your own conclusions. Or that research is not rearranging facts. Just we can say that you are finding some facts, you are rearranging them like this. You cannot call that it is your own research writing. And one more thing, that what is not research, that when you will combine all the paragraphs from various sources, or you would like to paragraph some various sources, it is not your research. That is, yes, that is the plagiarism, which is cheating. You will cheat yourself and you will not get that conclusions which you are going to find, of course. What you should do, first of all, in order to start research writing, you need to know what you are looking for, of course. You should find an appropriate sources in order to find the needed facts and needed conclusions. That when you are going to find your research answers to your research questions, that in this case you should that we are going to conduct research for our topics. We should find related answers to our questions. What is research question, of course, and why do I need one? A research question is a question related to your topic that needs to be answered. When you have a list of questions in your paper, then you will start finding the answers from the libraries, from the appropriate books, from the internet sources, of course, which is related to your topic. When you have the answer of the first question, you will start finding the second one, then the third, then the fourth. Or even you may come back to the first question and try to find another from the another sources. Maybe they are somehow differentiate with each other. Maybe somehow some of them are similar. Like this, you will gather all the needable information. Okay, that how you should start the answers. That first of all, you should pick two careers that you are interested in. Yeah. When you have interested in some current topic, you start to find its answers. You will be eager to find the answer itself. That first of all, ask yourself that what are the similarities and differences on these two careers? You should at the same time find differences and similarities of your current sim. Okay, that you have already started your research writing. What you should do then? That your research question will help you guide when you are reading information about your topic. Then, as you research, find information that answers your question and put them in your notes. That you should always have a note, the notebook where you are going to, where you should do some notes. That it means you should write your answers in your questions. Okay, how do I conduct research? That conducting research basically means looking up information to answer your research question, of course. And like this, you will start conducting your research writing. Okay, that how you are going to start it. That getting started, of course, that you should begin decide on a few keywords to help get you started researching. You need some keywords that in order to find the needable information from the sources. When you write a huge amount of words in a source, it will be too difficult to find the answers of your questions. That remember that not everything you read about your topic will fit your research questions. In this case, you should be much more that look at the sources which is only fit your research question, of course. That finding reliable internet sources can be a challenge, of course, but there are some tips for you. Let's see some tips that of finding reliable internet sources. That first of all, that when you are going to find the answers of your questions in your research writing, you should pay attention to these things. You should look at the domain name, of course. That websites that end in .co or .edu are the most reliable with .org coming in a close seconds. You should find your information from these sources which is an appropriate, of course, and which is reliable to your research question. And another important thing that you should look at URL, that beware of blocks, of course, and beware of answers. In this case, you may find your reliable answers to your current topic in order to find your research writing. One of the most important thing, of course, it is important to avoid the plagiarism. What is a plagiarism? Yes, you know that plagiarism is copying another person's word without providing direct reference to the author, original print material, or website. In other words, we can say that plagiarism is first of all that copying someone's exact words without quotes or citations. If you liked the words of the person which is related to your topic, Yes, you may take it, but you should put in a quote or citation, of course. In this case, we cannot call it like a plagiarism. Or just paraphrasing someone else's words without citation. You cannot, you did mustn't do just paraphrase someone's words. No, it is of course the plagiarism. And the third one is that borrowing someone's ideas without citation. Even taking someone's ideas is plagiarism too. In order to be wary of the plagiarism, we should pay attention to the most important three options which have that above mentioned about it. Okay, you see that three options which is never you should come across with this. They are always called the plagiarism and the author may judge you of course. Okay, in this case, you may now go to have your adventure. You may start your research writing. Now you know that what you should do. You should try to choose an interesting topic. You should make a list of questions, turn by turn, that step by step, you should answer to them. And of course, that each answer that sometimes maybe they are differentiate, sometimes they are similar. You should find appropriate the same to your research writing, and you see that you will be able to write a perfect research writing. Good luck, my students.